So Lane4 are a management consultancy with the focus on human performance. We offer services like leadership and team development, talent management assessment and internal comms strategies. Our client base is from anyone really, from the safety critical sector to the pharmaceutical sector to even the sports sector. Our approach is really based on our expertise in elite sport, psychology and business. And our global workforce is, we focus in Europe, Africa, Asia and also in the UK. So we've got about 200 people dotted around the world, as long as our internal workforce is about 150 people. So my role as a digital learning executive is to advise on any end-to-end learner journeys that involve a digital element. So with our clients, they might have a management development program that we'll develop, and we'll want to make that more blended and includes things like the LMS, videos, e-learning, webinars and digital solutions like that. So as we've grown over the past few years, our capacity and capability to deliver globally has become more and more a necessity for us. So before we would win a global program, we'd need to deliver globally. We might have a phone call with one of our global workforce who are based in France, and we take them through a workshop that they might need to deliver there. As we've grown, we've realised that our internal resource and capability to do that is becoming more and more stretched, and we need to find another way to actually upskill our workforce. So that's when Digits came along, because we wanted to find a digital solution where we could really upskill our workforce using bite-sized chunks of content, having a platform where it's really easy for them to consume their learning. And what we really liked about Digits was their commitment to creating this simple learning through learning journeys, through their visual learning journeys, which is the important point. So our approach to learning is through a performance learning journey. So we believe that when users are going on a learning program, they might have a learning that is before their workshop, on a workshop and after a workshop. We think what Digits do here is it really aligns to what we do in that space. So we met Digits at the Learning Technologies Fair back in 2016. I think it's quite clear from the conversations we were having that their strategy and their culture really aligned with what we had in our office. So what we really wanted is something that would really align to our strategy and our way of learning, and we really believe that if a delegate or an employee was to go on a learning journey, that would be exactly that. They'd be going on a learning journey. So what the Digits solution really does for us is it gives us that visual way of creating journeys where we can really map out every step of someone's journey, which we really believe helps sort of usability of our system. So what's really great about the Digits system is that their admin side is really simple to use, and they were able to train us up with very little resource at either end. So from the learner's perspective, what we've really enjoyed about the Digits solution is that the learning we've been able to create has been consumed with little instruction from the user, and they can access it in a just-in-time format. So if they want to pull some learning, it's there for them and it's really easy to find. So what's great about our relationship with Digits is that we've been able to use their e-learning team to help us develop really great learning for our clients as well as our internal users as well. The implementation phase ran really well with us and Digits. They were able to put in regular catch-ups with us to update us on any progress, any potential issues that may arise, and they also introduced us to their support team. That was really useful for us because if we did have any questions or any issues, such as if it wasn't working on a particular browser, they were on hand very quickly to reply to anything we might encounter. So we really love using the map functionality that comes with Digits, because this enables us to create really visually stimulating journeys. It enables us to guide our users to relevant learning and our engaging content there. We're also enjoying the use of the widgets on the homepage, and we can use the gamification elements that are part of the system, like badges and leaderboards. This has actually been really good for our internal audience, where we've been creating leaderboards and badges, and it's created some internal competition. So that's really helped engagement and people coming onto our system and completing their relevant learning. So now we're starting to engage our internal audience with the LMS a lot more. We're going to start exploring how to integrate this with our internal systems. So we're going to start thinking about the single sign-on functionality that Digits offer. We're also going to start using the Magic Bean cloud that Digits have just developed, so we can actually integrate the LMS into other LMSs, which is becoming a bit of a client need at the moment. We're also really excited to start using the community function as we start to facilitate more social learning in our global programs. So what we've really loved about Digits is the level of customization that we could put into our system. This is like no other system that we could really find because their solutions are very much based on HTML. In addition to this, Digits were very transparent about their costs. There was nothing really hidden and nothing really came as a surprise to us. So we're seeing a lot of our internal workforce spending a lot less time on the phone to all of our global workforce because all of their learning is there and it's able to be accessed in a very easy, digestible way. And we're really seeing results from our actual workshops that are running in different locations. The delegate feedback has come back really positive, which means that we're doing our job basically because our global workforce are feeling ready to deliver our content and our workshops. When we're demonstrating our system and our approach to upskilling our global workforce to our clients, they're really impressed with the level of sophistication that we've got. This gives them high levels of confidence and they will then want us to work in more locations around the world, which is only a benefit to us. So we use the survey functionality in the Digits system to help create surveys that measure the readiness of our consultants to deliver the workshops. What's also great about Digits is that we can link to external systems that we may have procured before we use the LMS. And that just gives us many feedback loops to capture as much data as possible and keep our delegates happy. So what I've really loved about working with Digits is the level of collaboration we've had. It's not felt like a client-supplier relationship, but it's really felt like a partnership. What's been really unique with our relationship with Digits is that we were able to contribute to their roadmap development. So instead of just getting a system where you get what you're given and anything else might cost you a bit extra, we're able to actually benefit from Digits' continuous improvement of their system. So the advice I'd give on implementing your LMS is just to be really clear on what you want. What might you be happy without when you're implementing your own LMS and what is actually vital for your success. And I think you might find that Digits will probably have the answers to those questions. It's been really great working with Digits because of their family culture that really aligns to our family culture. It feels like we're all part of one team rather than two different teams working together.
Get in contact with us to find out how we can make learning brilliantly simple for you and your organisation.